The reward for reciting the Holy Quran. Learning objectives. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh, my friends. How are you? It's great to see you again. Today our lesson will be about the reward for reciting the Holy Quran. Are you ready? Wonderful. Let's begin. Our previous lesson was about an important way of seeking Allah's refuge that He has commanded us to read before reciting the Holy Quran, and it is Al-Isti'atha, seeking refuge. We also learned that Satan hates and envies Adam, peace be upon him, and his descendants, who are us. The devil swore to mislead them into hellfire through his whispers, so we always seek refuge in Allah Almighty from him. We have learned that seeking refuge means saying, I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed devil before reading the Holy Quran. The evidence for this is mentioned in the Holy Quran, where Allah Almighty says, "In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate." When you recite the Quran, seek refuge with Allah from Satan, the accursed. May Allah the Almighty protect all of us from the accursed devil. And we learned in our previous lesson that the Holy Quran is the word of Allah Almighty. It was revealed by the angel Gabriel, peace be upon him, to our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Its purpose was to enlighten people about their one and only Creator, that there is no God except Him, and to teach them how to worship Allah Almighty. Reciting the Holy Quran holds great virtue. It helps us understand our religion better. The Holy Quran has clarified what Allah Almighty has commanded and what He has forbidden. Therefore, we must strive to recite the Holy Quran so that we may learn what pleases Allah Almighty and avoid what angers Him. In addition, one of the virtues of the Holy Quran is that it protects us from evils, fear, and disease, among other things. That's why we read it in the morning and evening. Now, do you believe that there is a reward for reciting the Holy Quran? Well done, my friends. The divine words of Allah Almighty are magnificent because they are descended from Allah Himself. Like we said earlier, the Holy Quran is the word of Allah Almighty that He encourages us to always read. The people who do so get significant rewards and blessings from Allah Almighty. Therefore, reading the Holy Quran has a great reward. Allah Almighty said, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Surely those who recite the Book of Allah, establish prayer, and donate from what we have provided for them, secretly and openly, can hope for an exchange that will never fail, so that He will reward them in full and increase them out of His grace. He is truly all-forgiving, most appreciative. The noble verse means that the people of the Holy Quran who constantly read it, those who pray, and those who give charities to the poor, will receive a great and abundant reward from Allah Almighty. They perform all the obedience that Allah Almighty loves, so Allah will give them the reward and give them even more, because He is generous and loves His obedient servants. Well done, my friends. May Allah bless all of you. Now, let's learn about the rewards of reciting the Holy Quran from the Sunnah of the Prophet. One of the rewards of reciting the Holy Quran in Arabic is that for every letter you read, you earn a reward of 1 hasana, or a good deed. Each hasana is multiplied by 10. And Allah Almighty multiplies it after that for whom He wills. Allah Almighty also multiplies the reward for whom He wills of His servants. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, Whoever recites a letter from Allah's book, then he receives a reward from it, and the reward of 10, the like of it. I do not say that Alif Lam Mim is a letter, but Alif is a letter, Lam is a letter, and Mim is a letter. Well done, my friends. May Allah bless all of you. Now, let's continue our discussion on the reward for reading the Holy Quran. The Holy Quran protects its reader from any harm or bad thoughts. And the believer who reads the Holy Quran is a person of beautiful speech, and his conversation is pleasant. He does not sadden those who sit with him, and Allah Almighty blesses him with a good reputation among people. Well done, my friends. May Allah bless all of you. Now, which of you can tell me what we have learned from our lesson today? Wonderful. We have learned that the Holy Quran is the word of Allah, for which Allah Almighty made a great reward and favor for its recitation. Among these rewards is that reciting the Holy Quran is one of the acts of worship whose doer never loses hope. He is always a winner in this world and the hereafter. So Allah Almighty will grant him a great reward and increase it as well from His vast bounty. One of the rewards of reciting the Holy Quran is that it protects the reader from harm. Indeed, the Holy Quran is the best companion for us. Another reward for reciting the Holy Quran is that it turns its reader into a person of good character, eloquent speech, and pleasant conversation. Well done, my friends! May Allah Almighty make all of us among the companions of the Holy Quran who never abandon its recitation or reading. We can learn many valuable lessons from today's lesson, including spiritual benefits. Reciting the Holy Quran brings inner peace and a strong connection with Allah Almighty. It helps you feel closer to Him and find comfort in your faith. Rewards in the afterlife. When you recite the Holy Quran with sincerity and understanding, you earn rewards in the afterlife. These rewards are like treasures that await you in heaven. Guidance for life. The Holy Quran is not just a book of rewards, it's also a guide for how to live a good and righteous life. It teaches you about kindness, honesty, and how to treat others with respect. Blessings and protection. Reciting the Holy Quran regularly can bring blessings and protection into your life. It can shield you from negative influences and guide you toward making good choices. Moral values. The Holy Quran teaches important moral values like patience, gratitude, and forgiveness. These values can help you become a better person and contribute positively to your community. Learning and understanding. It's not just about reciting the Holy Quran, it's also about understanding its teachings. Learning the meanings and lessons within the Holy Quran can enrich your knowledge and help you make better decisions in life. Remember, reciting the Holy Quran is not just a religious duty, it's a way to strengthen your faith, gain rewards, and become a kinder and better person overall. So take the time to read and understand the Holy Quran, and you will find many benefits in this practice. We have come to the end of our lesson today, my friends. Goodbye for now. I will see you in the next lesson.